Sunday afternoon here at Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona. For this afternoon, the Arizona State Sun Devils D2 Elite Team plays host to the Texas A&M Aggies. And yesterday, the Sun Devils returned to action after a nice winter break and got a big 9-0 victory. It was a very good game by them, including a hat trick by Brady Morgan, first shutout of the season by Kyle Dietrich. My name is Richard Flores, and I'm joined as always by my friend, my broadcast partner, Jason Chesler. Thank you very much for hanging out with me again today.
You know, it's a pleasure to be here, Richard. Jumping right into this one, we had some technical difficulties leading up. I am excited to see what's usually the second line out there first for the Sun Devils. Cody Angbar had a two-goal performance last night. Curious to see if he can do it again.
Had a couple of beauties last night. A couple of goals, 3 points scored by Cody Angbar last night as Weissman's going to take it here. Now it's Ingbar. There's that guy, Cody Angbar. Now it's the captain. The captain comes in with speed. Takes a shot away, blocked away, turned all the way back. And nice hit along the boards laid down there by big number 9, Peter Galasso. And yesterday I was talking to Coach LeClaire before the game, and he talked quite a bit about how big Texas A&M was. And Jason, that's something they did not do last night. They did not use their physical size to the best of their abilities last night. It was a nice shot, blocked away in front, and he gets a little rebound. Now it's Conzer, throws it backhand now, looking for number 10, Jordan LeClaire. Now it's Conzer. Conzer looking in deep for Randall. Randall can't quite find it. Now Moore. Randall and Moore can't quite find each other's stick, and it's thrown all the way back down. Going to be icing. Just 90 seconds into the hockey game.
And it looks like the line's a little switched up in general for the Sun Devils today. It looks like, yeah,
there's no big number 19, Dan Sterna, missing from action here today. Had a big game last night, but nice point out there by you is now it's Jason Kuna back on that top line like we saw so much in the first half of the season, mixing it up, and I believe it's Jacob Brown who's in for Dan Sterna. Backhand shot taken there by Butler, just misses wide. That's Kinsey that tries to keep Ken, not doing it all the way down. Arizona State will have to reset. Jacob Brown on the season, again in for Dan Sterna. Has just 1 point on the season. Usually, I think you kind of see him on that fourth line and out there right now with Butler and Kuda. So, interesting to see. Now it's in by Butler. Kuda takes a shot thrown wide. Dan Kinsey gets the rebound. Apologies, Jacob Brown's a defenseman. Second game back, folks. What are you going to do?
Shaking some of the rust off out here in the media tower.
Exactly. Plus, this is my 5th B-cast of the weekend. So,
many props to you, Richard. I'm handling the D1 and D2 duties this weekend.
I'm a little bit tired, to say the least. Especially coming off last night's exciting D1 game, which if you missed, you can catch again, youtube.com/Cronkite Sports. I highly recommend checking out the last 2 nights of hockey. Incredible performances by both Arizona State and Oklahoma. Myself, Adam Waltz, had the call for those games.
You know, I think we're in for a good one in this game as well. A&M coming off of that disappointing 9-0 loss here at Oceanside yesterday afternoon. But in the first period, it did look like the Aggies were capable of hanging with ASU. They should come out more physical. It looks like they have already. Maybe look to answer early on in this first period.
Edson's going to pick it up for ASU. He tries to cut towards center ice, can't do it. Picked up here by Scotty Farr. Farr scored the first goal of the hockey game yesterday on kind of a scrum in front of the net, and he has it here. Got time to move as well. Tries to make a move. Nice job as it's blocked away by number 43, Zach Steelman for A&M. 16:30 to go. Jason, yesterday was kind of a weird type of hockey game. It took a while for Arizona State to get going. They only scored 1 goal in the first period, and they kind of struggled to get going, but boy, once they got it going, they got it going. 60 shots on goal, actually 63 total shots on goal, and they scored 8 over the final 40 to get that 9-0 victory. Big shot in front there, rebound, nice toe save by Tony Gerard. Heck of a save by him to keep this no score early on as Conzer's going to reset in his own zone. He'll throw it in, and Cody Ingbar's going to give chase. Going all the way back down, and ASU will reset in their own zone. Kowalski and Conzer out there for ASU. Now it's Cotnoir across the line, looking for Havrilliak, couldn't find his stick. Nice job by A&M to make sure that puck gets out of the zone as quickly as possible. On the other hand, for ASU, having a little trouble getting the puck in the zone, as A&M's doing a pretty good job of making sure Arizona State is having a tough time getting any offensive zone time early on.
Yeah, great job in the last minute or so by the Texas A&M Aggies. They struggled a little coming out of the gate. It looked like ASU was going to be able to control possession for most of this first period. But so far in the last minute, the Aggies really disrupting play.
Ingbar and Havrilyak have a breakaway. Havrilyak, what a beautiful stick that was by number 8, Robert Grothwall. Oh my goodness, he saved the goal as he went diving for the ice as Ingbar was looking for Havrilyak short side, and good stuff there as ASU will look to go on the forecheck. They can't do it, and it'll be reset to Dan Kinsey back at center ice. Kinsey now with speed across the line, takes a shot thrown wide, and it's going to be just offside. So the faceoff's going to come outside the zone.
Gutsy heads-up play to save a goal by Robert Grothwall for Texas A&M there. And, you know, so far I am impressed by the way the Aggies have handled this one in these first 5 minutes of play. They want this game to get a little bit sloppy out there. ASU wants to keep possession. They want to keep control in their attacking zone. If A&M's able to stop ASU from getting into that attack, keep things more in the neutral zone, it could spell trouble for the Sun Devils.
ASU has to reset in their own zone once again. It's taken by Butler. Looks to get it up. Nice shot defensively by A&M though, and now Moore tries to work it in. ASU's going to go for a change as Butler comes in all alone looking to make a move. Nice job defensively there by number 37, Gene Constantine though, to break up that play. Constantine looks ahead. Nice job there by Brady Morgan to deflect it. They give chase into the corner. Kuda and Butler go to work. Taken back by A&M, and nice keep there. They onside. Brady Morgan looking in front for Kuda. Sticked away by Tony Gerard. Morgan chasing after the puck there. Couldn't quite find it. And now it's going to be Owasku in his own zone. Will reset. 6 minutes, almost 6 minutes gone by in the first period. Now it's going to be Kuda. Here comes Kuda from the face-off circle. He takes a shot. It's blocked away and out of play. Face-off. Offensive zone face-off coming for the Sun Devils.
A&M survived that defensive zone turnover they made in terms of not giving up a goal, but they did give up all of the momentum they had built up in the previous couple of minutes by turning the puck over on their own end of things. ASU now settling in for that offensive zone face-off. They are lethal off of this.
Fourth line back out there for ASU as Scotty Farr wins the draw, but Conzer can't keep it in. Conzer's going to throw it in deep. All the way around it goes. It's going to be picked up in deep here by A&M. They try to get it out. They do. And now they look to go on a rush here. Taken here by number 9, Peter Galasso. Can't quite control it as A&M. Good job clogging up the neutral zone there. Now it's Owasku. Tim Conzer and Owasku look across. Lyons tries to get it in as Lyons is into the lineup as well, along with Parker Foltz. Both new additions to the lineup. Changes from yesterday's game.
Yeah, Lyons and Foltz kind of both real high energy, high hustle guys out there. They were guys who they'll make a mistake every once in a while. They play hard, they play aggressive out there. So don't be too shocked if either one of those guys ends up taking some time in the penalty box today. But still, good hustle, good energy players that Coach LeClaire can use today.
Conzer's going to go to work along the far side boards. Let's see who comes away with it. Who wants it more? Conzer's going to win it. Nice job by him to win those puck battles in the defensive zone. Havrilyak looking for Cottonwar. Just off his stick. ASU's going to reset as they go for a little change. Now Havrilyak looking to just toss it in deep, and ASU changes it up again last night. Yesterday we saw Sun Devils have trouble at least once with a change as they got caught for too many men on the ice, and that was really their only penalty of the hockey game, if I'm not mistaken.
Shot on and good glove save by Tony Gerard. I am glad we have those shots on goal stats from last night, Richard, because, you know, I was complimenting Tony Gerard for most of the broadcast. I feel like he did a great job in net. He just faced 63 shots. He was bound to let a few in. And there, maybe saving his team a goal. Good job keeping his eye on that puck and good use of the glove.
Again, A&M, very similar to last night, sticking in it right now, doing a decent job defensively. Not a lot of scoring chances early on for ASU, and Jason, you kind of wonder if this is going to be almost a carbon copy of yesterday, where first period, back and forth, and ASU not really finding their footing until about the second half of the hockey game, and that's when they started to pull away.
Yeah, and I mean, that's kind of the psychological factor of these multi-game series, these weekend matchups between teams out there. As you know, we talk about it a lot. By the end of the second game, two teams usually don't really like each other out there. But you have to wonder, is the A&M bench thinking, well, eventually ASU is going to get going on offense? Might the Aggie players be feeling a little pressure to try and get going in the first before ASU gets rolling?
I would just like to mention how cold it is here at Oceanside this afternoon. It is freezing. My hands are almost like falling off. That's a lie, folks. It's not, but it is really cold. Well, it is an ice rink, so I guess we probably should have expected that. Jacob Brown going to take it for ASU here. He tries to come in across the line. Now it's going to be Charles Edson who takes a shot. It's blocked away. It's going to be picked up by Randall, far side. Randall works with the puck here. Far side, near the face-off circle. Looks to get around to Moore. Bounces off the end boards, and now it's Moore. Looking in front for Randall. It's play with a high stick, and ASU will touch it up, and stoppage of play. Often it's going to be a face-off outside the zone. In fact, it's going to come all the way back into the ASU defensive zone.
And you know, a high stick call, usually not something you think of as too impactful in a game, but this could be a big momentum shift that the Aggies were looking for. You know, getting bailed out of that ASU attack. The Sun Devils so good at maintaining control once they have the puck in the offensive zone, that if A&M can control it off of this offensive zone face-off, suddenly they're the ones with control of tempo.
ASU's going to win the face-off, and it'll be Justin Butler. That'll go here for ASU. He comes in. He sends it in deep. Still has it here. Looking to find a teammate out high, and it's turned over and taken back by A&M. They'll skate in here, looking to make a move. That was a loud whistle. Holy crap. It hurt my ears.
And a little extracurricular going on in front of Dietrich at the net there on the ASU side of things. We were kind of a little bit surprised at the lack of physicality and certainly the lack of scrapping going on in last night's game. It seems like these two teams might be getting into it this afternoon.
Let's see who wins the face-off. It's going to be ASU that wins it. Kuda fans on the puck, so A&M with a chance here looking in front for number 88. Andre Trottier, but just bounced off the stick, and now Kuda's going to go for ASU. Makes a nice move around the defenseman. Now it's Butler who takes a shot, just misses the stick of Weissman. Still loose in front, shot on there by Kuda. Nice pad save by Gerard. How good has Gerard looked early on, by the way? Very impressive so far.
I agree. Very impressed with his play.
Another shot on here and another save.
I was impressed by his play last night too, despite giving up 9 goals. Again, all the shots he faced. But even last night, Gerard was letting a few pucks trickle out from him. He was giving up a rebound here or there, and ASU was able to capitalize on it. So far in this one, though, Gerard, not only has he been a brick wall in front of the net, he's been able to smother all of these pucks too.
ASU trying to win the faceoff. They do not. Nice shot here by Parker Foltz to go after it. Now Scotty Farr battles on the far side boards. Taken by Foltz. Looks to go in front. Shot on there. Right along the... Still loose in front. The puck is... the netting comes off, and the stoppage of play is... Gerard once again being a stone wall in front. ASU couldn't find a seam to try and get the lead as we approach the halfway point of this first period here on the Walter Cronkite Sports Network. This, of course, the final game of the Walter Cronkite Sports Network Hockey Extravaganza. We broadcasted 5 games for you over 4 nights and over 2 teams, ASU D1 and D2. It's been fun. We've had our hiccups along the way, but I think we got it now. I think we're good to go for the rest of the season.
I'd have to agree with you on this one, Richard. Definitely looking forward to the rest of the season, the rest of the calendar year, broadcasting some great Division II ACHA hockey.
Parker Foltz has it in deep here for ASU. He likes to make a move. Looking in front, he goes down, and on his own, though. Maybe trying to draw a penalty. Didn't quite work out. Iwaski now at center ice. Comes in across the line just offside as Foltz and Lions couldn't quite get across the offensive blue line, so the face-off coming outside the zone.
Yeah, and we see Iwaski really showing his worth out there as a defenseman, getting back to handle that attempted clear by the Aggies, and then the heads-up play trying to push it forward quickly during the line change. Didn't quite work out for the Sun Devils, but still, you gotta like the play from the assistant captain.
If you are watching us live, I encourage you to tweet at us at Cronkite Sports. Your thoughts, your questions. If we screw up, tell us. If we're doing a good job, tell us. If we're doing a terrible job, tell us. If you like Jason's tie, it's very nice today.
I don't think they've seen it yet, Richard.
They will.
Appreciate it.
Oh, they will. And I'm not wearing a tie today because my last few ties have been amazingly beautiful, and so I cannot beat them here today. So, and if you saw my ties the last couple nights, tweet at Cronkite Sports, and maybe if I wear them, should I wear them again, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe they don't like them, and maybe it hurts their eyes, so maybe I shouldn't wear them anymore.
Official WCSN polls on which of Richard's ties is best will be coming up later this year.
Oh my God, I almost fell over up here in the broadcast booth. Oh dear. It's been a long weekend, folks. A&M gonna go 3-on-2. A little bit of an on-man rush here. Backhand chance blocked away in front by Kevin Hanlon. Nice job by him. Once again, you can see Kevin on our D2 updates every week as they turn the puck over the neutral zone. Shot on here. Big rebound given by Dietrich, and A&M, nice job by them. Very impressed with their play. They look like a completely different hockey team this afternoon as opposed to yesterday as they continue to give the Sun Devils a run for their money. Shot on there by Weissman, thrown wide.
Really impressive play there from Jacob Weissman on the Sun Devil side of things. That was a great
penalty coming. Jacob Weissman's going to go to the box.
Ugh.
I do believe, and yesterday ASU was able to stay out of the penalty box pretty much all game long, and now back to their same old tricks. A&M's going to get a power play, but we talked about it yesterday, Jason. The PK is just as good offensively as they are on the power play, really, as they had a shorty last night.
The commentator's curse claiming Jacob Weissman there. I was just about to compliment him for corralling that rebound off of Dietrich, preventing the Aggies from capitalizing on that neutral zone takeaway. But you're very right, Richard. Last night, ASU able to stay out of the penalty box, but even when they find their way to a man-down situation, this PK squad has been very good, and occasionally deadly on the goal-scoring front. Coda Ingbar, Brady Morgan, pair of guys with just great breakaway speed, great open ice skating. Either one of them can score any given power play.
Weissman's going to go shorthanded here. He works all alone though, 1-on-4. He's got Leclerc as the trailing man. What a job by Owoski working 1-on-3. Beautiful stuff on the PK. Jordan Leclerc is going to pick it up now for ASU. Just getting a good job by him to get it in deep as Coach Leclerc was screaming for it, and they did it. As A&M's going to have to go all 200 feet to try and get an offensive zone chance.
And that's part of why you even take the puck into your attacking zone on the penalty kill. It's not always because the PK squad has intent to score a shorty. Sometimes it just makes sense to try and take that puck as deep as possible just to run the clock on that power play.
Backhand, odd shot there. Comes in on Gerard. He handles it. Now A&M will look to go as they approach the 54-second to go mark on their power play. Shot on there to Dietrich. He covers up. Offensive zone faceoff coming for A&M.
And yeah, so far just a lot of control coming out of this ASU penalty kill unit. A&M not able to really set up shot, not able to get a power play around the horn type of passing going. That's what it takes to get a lethal, to get a big-time advantage on the 5-on-4 chance.
First goal of the hockey game last night off the stick of Scotty Farr didn't come until the 4:57 mark remaining in the first period. So again, very similar to last night, I guess yesterday afternoon, I should say. This game to yesterday as A&M throws it in deep here. Picked up by Konzer. Now it's going to be number 5, Bit Rambush in deep, looking in front for number 88. Andre Trottier couldn't find his stick, and A&M will reset. Trottier's going to come in across the line. Near side he has it. He just throws it in deep, wraps it all the way around. As A&M controls it still. Trottier just misses his stick on the near side boards. Wraps it all the way around looking for his teammate in deep. Just misses that, and it's cleared all the way back down nicely by Brady Morgan. 3, 2, 1, and the penalty to Jacob Weissman has expired. As here comes Owoski with speed across the line. He's on Ingbar, the trail man, looking in front, trying to make a move. Nice job defensively there by number 12, Brendan O'Brien, to stop a chance there. Wraparound chance. Coda Ingbar couldn't quite get a shot on goal there as Jacob Brown will have to reset for ASU. 6 minutes to go in the first period of this one from Oceanside Ice Arena. Thank you so much for joining us. That was a beautiful Sunday. Shot on there, big rebound by Dietrich. into the glove though, and there's a lot of football going on today, so if you're actually tuning in and watching us, we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, you want you want action, you want scoring, you want high intensity. I think you're going to find it here at Oceanside as much as you're going to find it in the NFL playoffs. These two teams going at it, really a back and forth style of hockey game, and you gotta like what Texas A&M is doing.
Shot on, big save there by Dietrich, and nice shot there from the point, taken by Jordan DeBeer, but it was right into the chest though of Dietrich, and he was able to control it pretty easily.
Yeah, A&M needs to get a little more creative with their shot taking. I like their aggression. I like the fact that they're not hesitating to shoot on Dietrich, despite how good of a goalie he is. But if A&M is going to actually beat Dietrich, it's going to take some passing, going to take some blocking and screening. It's going to take some creativity to get by the Sun Devil netminder.
ASU wins the defense zone faceoff. Now Randall and Leclerc are going to go. Just misses the stick on the pass for Leclerc there. He works in deep. Looking in front for Moore. Allen's going to follow up. Who takes a shot and it's thrown wide. Now it's going to be picked up along the far side boards. Down goes an A&M Aggie. Number 8, Robert Grothwald takes a spell of the ice as John Randall works it in deep, and now it's taken by Weissman back the line. Weissman thrown in deep, looking to work. Johnny Randall, Ryan Moore. Good stuff here by the Sun Devils on the forecheck. That's how they score their goals. Jacob Weissman now. Weissman takes a big shot looking for a deflection by Ryan Moore. Just misses wide, and now it's going to be Moore in deep. Back in the line to Weissman. And their slash shot on. Glove save by Tony Gerard. Another beautiful save there. And Jason, good stuff from him, not allowing a rebound.
Yeah, great stuff there from Gerard. Jacob Weissman, one of the hardest shots on the Sun Devil roster. It seemed like earlier in the first half this season, everything that came off of his stick was just money. Gerard, with Ryan Moore in front of him, screening for the Sun Devil point man, still able to keep his glove on that one. And as you said, Richard, not give up the rebound either, but keep that one in his glove hand.
Face-off won by A&M, but ASU keeps the line. Shot on there. Turned aside by Gerard nicely into the corner outside of a scoring area. A&M tries to get it out. They do not. Kept in nicely by Owasku. Owasku throws it in. Morgan's going to give chase. Morgan wins the puck battle there, the race to the puck. He comes in near side, back to Konzer. He takes a shot looking for a deflection, still loose in front. Turned aside. Now Kuda has it. Kuda shot on. Glove save, Gerard. Gerard flashing the glove quite a bit in this first period. To me, he's been the story of this first 15 and a half minutes or so. Tony Gerard looking very, very good in that.
Absolutely. Tony Gerard making an absolute highlight reel out there for the A&M Aggies. That time getting over stick side to save that first chance. Then coming outside, facing a tough wrist shot from a difficult angle, and still able to get his glove out to cover that top far part of the net. That's pretty much as much of a range of motion as you're ever going to see out of a goalie, and he did all of that in 3 or 4 seconds.
Jason's working on getting Tony Gerard's updated goals against average. As I gotta look for ASU to really stop going to the glove side of Tony Gerard, because they cannot beat that glove, at least in this hockey game, and maybe start looking a little bit lower, looking for those rebounds. Had a couple of those goals last night. As far takes it, or he shoots, blocked away by number 16. That'll be Sean Lester. Now it's Konzer. He takes a shot, blocked away. Nice job. A&M getting in those lanes very nicely, blocking away a lot of shots as Owasku throws the body. And nice job by him. Again, A&M, for whatever reason, picking up their play in this first period. Looking very good. Really, defensively, whatever they did last night to fix their problems, they're looking a lot more aggressive in the defensive zone, getting in lanes, making sure those sticks are in the passing lanes, blocking shots, and it helps when your goaltender is good as well. Coaching staff asking for a call, no call though. They're looking for a hold, but nothing doing. And across the line, A&M shot on, turned aside there by Dietrich. Picked up in deep by Stephen Callahan. Callahan goes to work. Now it's taken by Kevin Bott in deep. Bott can't control it. Now it's going to be Coda Ingbar that looks to go. He does not. Going right back in, and again, A&M very impressed with their play so far. ASU looking a little discombobulated as
Yeah, I agree with you, Richard. I mean, even when the NAU Ice Jacks were able to take a game from this ASU D2 elite squad, they did it by counterattacking. They did it in situations where ASU still looked like they were really in control of the game. But right now, ASU's getting knocked around by this Aggies physical play, and A&M seems to be controlling the pace of the game.
Hanlon takes a shot there. Nice save again by Tony Gerard. And I'm interested to see what the shots on goal for him were in the first period. He's made a lot of saves. Making it look easy in net. As Weissman keeps it to the line there. Don't forget, folks, coming up, we're going to have an intermission report. We're actually going to be joined by a brand new addition to our team. Corey Crenshaw is going to be on intermissions. You heard me, Corey. Corey Crenshaw is going to join Carla Bombard on intermissions. Kennedy Collier has ditched us today. He is literally sitting 5 feet away from me wearing a Broncos jersey. But, so he's ditching us. Kennedy Collier. Tisk, tisk, tisk. As we run down to 90 seconds in this first period, no score. Ryan Moore has it here for ASU. Leaves it for Conzer. Conzer just throws it in, and ASU will have to go for a change. Running down. And the first period of play. Kuda near center ice. Gives it back to Wascu in his own zone. 1:10 to go in the first period. Conzer looking for Kuda. Now it's Butler. Butler and Morgan looking to make a move. Backhand shot taken by Butler. Pad saved though by Gerard. Now Butler works far side. He's got Kuda in the slot. Kuda follows up. Just misses the stick there of Brady Morgan. And boy, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Friday game, D1 versus Oklahoma. ASU they were getting scoring chances in that game, but the pucks were just missing sticks, just missing the net. As Butler comes in here, looking to make a move. He fans on the shot, takes another one. Down go three, like 2 players into the net, and goalie interference basically is the call. Is no, the goal is immediately waved off as Randall went diving right into the net. And Jason, that might be what they have to do to stop Tony Gerard.
Exactly. I mean, if he can't beat Gerard, they might have to move him from the net.
Forcibly remove him.
It's gonna take a lot to beat Tony Gerard in this one. Obviously, if ASU was really in control, if they were able to keep, set up shop in their attacking zone and just keep firing shots off on Gerard, eventually they'd beat him. But with the way this Aggie team is playing as a whole, combined with the way Gerard's playing between the pipes, it's going to take a lot to get a goal on the board for the Sun Devils.
Offensive zone faceoff coming with 32 to go in the first period. It's going to be Avriliak that takes that. Avriliak wins it, shot on from the slot, blocked away. There's Ingbar that was looking for a chance. Couldn't find the net. Now it's battle along near side boards. Ingbar, now it's taken by Morgan. He dashes to the front, blocked aside, still loose in front. Who's going to win the puck battle here? It's going to be A&M, and they clear it out. Beautiful job by them, and the whistle is blown. Are we going to get a penalty coming here?
Charging, it looked like the call. We'll see.
Coincidentals coming here to Ingbar and number 9, Peter Galasso.
Things have been getting pretty physical in this game. Not surprised to see, the coincidentals called there, especially
double minor coming up to somebody. Or no, it was 4-on-4 he was saying. I'm sorry, I thought he was giving the signal for a double minor, but so Ingbar and Galasso waiting for the goal.
Now, for the most part this season, whenever we've gone to 4-on-4, I've said that it's an advantage for the Sun Devils. They have great team speed, they have good depth, so they can afford to have a man in the box. Overall, it generally seems like a good idea for this Sun Devils attack to get in the 4-on-4 situation. But with the way the Aggies have been able to kind of slop this game up, make it more focused around the neutral zone, I think this 4-on-4 chance could give them the breakaway opportunities that they've been just shy on at the beginning of the second period.
Time expires in the first period of play. No score after 1. And Jason, it was a very interesting first period. A&M, I thought, defensively was really the story in the first 20 minutes.
I'm going to agree with you on that one, Richard. Texas A&M playing a much better defensive hockey game than they played all of yesterday. You got to give a lot of credit to Tony Gerard, the goalie between the pipes, just being a brick wall against this ASU attack. But what Gerard's great play has allowed A&M to do is it's allowed the rest of that defensive unit to play more aggressively when ASU has been on the attack, taking more chances, looking to push the puck out into the center, out towards center ice, has really opened up the ice for the Aggies and allowed them to get a few chances on Kyle Dietrich.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting 40 minutes to see who makes the adjustments, who gets that first goal, who gets the momentum as we start the second period 4-on-4 for about 1 minute and 49 seconds. So for Jason Chesler, I'm Richard Flores. We're going to take a little break, come back with an intermission report. You're watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports!
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to.
Here at WCSN, we have a tradition of anchor tryouts.
The ASU Arizona State football team is getting ready to gear up for the start of their football campaign.
The ASU football team is getting ready to head into camp to get their season underway.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
Friends, it's a tradition unlike any other.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
This is WCSN.
Hello and welcome to the first period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Corey Crenshaw. How are you doing tonight? I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, I took a short break off, but now I'm back and I'm so excited to be here. This Texas A&M series with ASU has been a great one so far, and it's going to be an exciting one tonight. I can feel it.
I can feel it too. Unfortunately, it's at 0-0 right now. No one's on the scoreboard just yet. So have you seen anything different from tonight for the Devils?
Well, Texas A&M is primarily what I want to talk about right now. Their defense is much better than it was tonight. They weren't pushing the Devils back into their zone nearly as much as they have been tonight. That is a big improvement that they had since last night. However, the first period was still slow last night too. The only goal was scored by Scott Farr, and they couldn't get anything else started in that first period. However, in the next few periods, they started getting it going really, really fast, so we don't know what to expect.
Well, the one thing I noticed yesterday was that I mentioned the Devils needed to improve on their checks. They weren't finishing their checks at all, but tonight they definitely have improved on that, because I've noticed at least multiple times that in the corners, you know, when the puck could be on the other side of the ice, they're finishing their checks and you can hear it. They're coming out hard tonight, really, really hard, and I love seeing that because that's what they're known for, and it hasn't really shown in the past couple of games, but tonight you can really see it.
Yeah, it seems to be a much more physical game tonight. They're all gathering around the net and they're really hashing it out. There's a lot of screaming, a lot of F-bombs flying everywhere. We've been really hearing everything tonight. They're giving all they got. I think a little bit of their pride at Texas A&M was really kind of crushed last night, so they're coming out and they're angry. They're fighting tonight.
They're fighting tonight, I can see that. So then what are you expecting for the second period?
I'm really expecting some more fight out of them. But at the same time, I know these Devils are a little bit cocky and they don't like to lose. So, and especially Leclerc, he's going to go in there and he's going to tell them that how much they did last night, they need to do the same exact tonight.
Tonight, 9-0. Maybe let's get them on higher up on those boards, right?
So agreed, Cara. So agreed.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm Carla Bombard and Corey Crenshaw.
Thanks for watching.
score after 1 period of play from Oceanside Ice Arena, Arizona State, Texas A&M. Both teams are going to have players in the box to start, so we're going to start 4-on-4 in the second period of play. And Jason, the story so far, the play of Tony Gerard in net for Texas A&M, flashing the glove all over the place, doing his best, I don't know, Martin Brodeur impression.
Yeah, Tony Gerard, nothing short of spectacular for the Aggies. He's really changed the way this game has been played so far in this through this first period. Gerard, as I was saying after the, as we're getting a shot of him, wow, very professional stuff. Richard Flores taking over his impromptu camera work right now. But the way Gerard has been playing between the pipes has really opened up the ice for the Aggies. Because they know that they have such an incredible goalie going on right now, because they have confidence that Gerard can face more than a couple of shots and that he won't give up any major rebounds, this Aggie defensive unit has been able to kind of stretch the ice out, leak out a bit more, at least with their front three, and open up ASU for opportunities to counterattack and to push the puck out into the neutral zone.
ASU taking quite a long while to take back to the ice. I'm sure Leclerc, the most part reason is Leclerc was probably not the happiest after that first period of play.
No, I don't think Coach Leclerc really likes to be tied. He definitely doesn't like to be losing. The Sun Devil hockey team is used to winning and winning alone. I will have to say the guy who impressed me the most from the Sun Devil side of things in that first period has to be the defenseman James Owasku. You know, I'm not sure if I've seen as much hitting from an ASU player since football season ended as we saw from Owasku in that first period. Playing both sides of the ice, doing great work for the Sun Devils in what's turning into a very physical game. They're going to need big hits and physical play from their defensive pairing.
Again, 4-on-4 to start the second 20 minutes here from Oceanside Arena in Tempe, Arizona. Thanks again for joining us, Richard Flores, Jason Chesler, as always, to bring you everything that happens. As it's going to be Ryan Moore that takes a shot, rebound. Nice job there by Gerard to clear it all the way back. Even better, keep the line by Jacob Weissman. Weissman works back in the line. He's got Hanlon with him. Takes a shot, blocked away. Hanlon gets it. He'll throw it all the way around. And Cottonmore will give chase on the far side. Cottonmore throws it in deep looking for the captain. Havrilliak. Captain back in the line over to Weissman. Good puck movement so far by ASU. But it's turned back by A&M. And it's taken here by number 3, Derek Hofer. Calling for an icing, but they wave it off as Jacob Weissman picks it up in his own zone. Looks across for Kevin Hanlon. Looking forward, picked off at center ice. And gotta watch those passes coming out of the defensive zone if you're ASU. Can't afford those neutral zone turnovers that they were prone to maybe in the first half of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's going to cost an offensive-minded team like the Sun Devils more than anything. They're always looking to push the pace, always looking to get things back into their opponent's zone. So if they turn the puck over in the neutral zone, or worse, in their own defensive zone, it always seems to spell trouble for the Sun Devils.
Arizona State gets it turned over once again and again. A&M, good job by them defensively as Kyle Dietrich's going to cover up here. 25 to go on the 4-on-4. A little less than 90 seconds into the second period. And Jason, who's going to get on the board first? Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at from A&M? Who are you looking at from ASU? Who's going to break the tie?
You know, I'm not a psychic here, Richard, so don't take anything I say too seriously.
People at home don't know this, but I actually am a psychic.
Richard is a practicing psychic.
I do not like to use my abilities in front of the public.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. You have to protect your friends and loved ones, Richard.
Butler and across the line, getting a shot away, saved by Gerard. Go ahead, please continue.
With the way Gerard's plays against even strength ASU attacks, right now I think the only way they're going to break through on this Aggie defense is going to be with a breakaway. So I have to turn with a couple of guys we highlighted in last night's game, a couple of three-point performers who are some great breakaway skaters. Brady Morgan, the hat-trick hero from last night, got to like his chances on the open ice. Or maybe Koda Ingbar with a similar breakaway type chance.
Justin Butler takes it in for ASU, crashing toward the net, goes wide, and ASU will look to work the forecheck. 3, 2, 1, and the power, so 4-on-4 has expired. Shot on by Owasku from the line. Nice save there. By the way, we have Allison Cummings here, who have the pleasure of joining us just to our right. taking photos. How about that? So we'll get in place of Amanda Luberto, who we are missing this weekend. She'll be back here quite soon. So look for those photos to show up on CronkiteSports.com in the coming days. As A&M will throw it in deep here. It's going to be Conzer that gives chase. Now it's Butler for ASU that takes it. He'll clear it all the way back near center ice. Taken here by Robert Grothwald. Grothwald just dumps it in. And ASU will reset here. Now it's Ingbar back at center ice. Ingbar cross ice for Butler. Nice pass by him. Here they go. 2-on-4 for ASU. Nice job defensively there by number 19, Jordan DeBeer.
Yeah, great play by LeBeer, and rare footage of Butler not able to handle his stick work there. Trying to get a little too fancy on the 2-on-3 breakaway along with Coda Ingbar.
Again, I'm so impressed with how A&M is. You look at last night, and they were not able to do the things they're doing tonight, which is really anticipate those passes, get in those lanes, make sure those sticks are there, and really playing really good fundamental hockey through the first 23 minutes or so, making sure that ASU cannot get in the zone clean, making sure that if they do pass, it's tipped, so nothing is getting right into the stick, so ASU can get any great scoring chances, and that's why the score is no score.
I agree. A&M is using their physicality, and they're using it to take the game to ASU. They're not allowing the Sun Devils attack to dictate the pace of the game to this Aggies more defensive-minded unit. Rather than the Sun Devils, just taking
ASU couldn't get it out of the zone, and a nice blocker saved by Dietrich, though.
Rather than the Sun Devils controlling the puck and just taking it into their attacking zone, basically at will, which is what we saw in the second and third periods last night, the Aggies are really making it hard on them.
Wraparound chance by Brown. Gerard is there to make the stop. It comes all the way back for Dan Kinsey, who gets a shot away, blocked away at the skate of number 39, Isaac Garboni, excuse me, I apologize. Puck comes out by center ice right below us here, all the way to across ice. Oh boy, down go two players as Dan Kinsey takes a nice shot on the board, shakes his head, gets right back up, and boy, bodies galore all over the place. Randall throws a shot right out the cage. He picks it up here looking for a wraparound, and again, A&M right in that lane, giving Randall no room to make a pass, looking in front for a teammate. To throw it in deep here, picked up by Kyle Dietrich in deep. Dietrich works it around for Weissman now as Weissman works it out of his own zone. Now it's going to be Charles Edson here on the far side. Edson works with it. He's got Ryan Moore with him. Ryan Moore trying to get it back in line to Weissman. Nice stick there by number 2, Stephen Callahan. Surprised I haven't called Callahan Johnny Manziel. Oh my goodness, I can't. Thought I was going to get through a whole game without one reference, but I had to do it once. I couldn't stop myself.
It's something you struggle with every game when you're playing against an A&M squad. I'm sure the folks at home understand, Richard.
No more. I'm done. I'm sorry, folks. Jiminy Christmas, my goodness. Well, we play on. Jamie Cottonwar has it for ASU in his own zone. Now it's Charles Edson that looks to get it in deep for ASU. Can't do it. Cleared all the way back into the Sun Devil zone. Over to Waskew. Up ahead to Fultz. Fultz throws it in deep, but it's blocked away by an A&M defenseman. And again, both teams looking for scoring chances. Nothing really happening so far. Momentum kind of at a standstill right now as neither team has really been able to work offensively for that long. It's been maybe 1 or 2 shots away, and then it comes all the way back out. A&M, though, hasn't spent as much offensive zone time as ASU has, but it hasn't really been that big of a difference because A&M's played so well defensively. Dan Kinsey looking for Parker Fultz. Fultz gets it in deep. ASU's just going to change it up. 14:40 to go, second period, no score in this hockey game. It's been a good one so far. Pretty well played as Ingbar intercepts the pass. He shoots right to the chest of Tony Gerard. No rebound given, and we remain scoreless.
Gerard doing his best Kyle Dietrich impression there, just smothering the shot, smothering a hard shot against his chest protector. And you know, Richard, this is where I wish we had some of those advanced stats handy. I'm not sure if this D2 Elite squad has been held scoreless for this long of a period of time to start a hockey game before this game this year.
Yeah, maybe you go back to that road trip is probably the closest thing they've come, but I think you're right, Jason. It seems like, at least in the games we've called, they haven't been scoreless this long.
Yeah, exactly. This late in the game, you expect to see one, if not more, ASU goals on the board. Kudos to this A&M defensive unit, really making the Sun Devils work for it. And, they're putting their work in not just in their own defensive zone, but in their offensive zone and in the neutral zone. Once ASU gets the puck into another team's zone, into ASU's attacking area, it's tough to get them out. It's tough to stop the Sun Devil attack. So what the Aggies have been able to do in this one is just make it difficult for ASU to gain that solid possession, make it difficult for the Sun Devils to gain control of the puck into the A&M zone.
Offensive zone faceoff coming for Texas A&M. As the captain, Havrilyak, gets thrown out, he gets replaced by Coda Ingbar. We wait, we drop the puck, and we're back underway. As now Havrilyak is going to go 2-on-2. He's got Cottonwar, Ingbar as well, and across the line, they're onside. Havrilyak takes a shot, glove save, Gerard. What else is new, Jason Chesler? Making it look easy with the glove save and a beauty.
Absolutely. Maybe the Sun Devils' plan is to try and break a hole through Tony Gerard's glove, because it's certainly seeing a lot of use in this one.
You gotta wonder at what point do the Sun Devils start to change it up, because they keep going to that glove side and it ain't working right now. So you gotta make those adjustments on the fly, do you not? Shot on here by Ingbar into the chest. Once again, and Gerard hangs on to it.
Yeah,
boy.
I agree with you, Richard. That's easier said than done. And the few times we have seen Gerard have to move and go to a stick side, he's looked impressive that direction too.
I will speak from experience as well, as I've started to dabble in a game of hockey. I'm starting to play it, and it's so hard. I can't even get the.
It's a hard game.
I can't even get the puck off my stick and get a shot away.
It's a hard game.
I just stand in front of the net and screen the goalie. That's my job. Shot on there into the chest, turned aside. Right behind there, taken by A&M. Oh, careful by Charles Edson. Could have had a hooking call there, but nothing doing. A&M trying to clear. Nice job defensively by Kevin Allen to keep it the line. Taken here by number 5, Bit Rambush. Nice job by Johnny Randall throwing the body. Randall comes away with it, gets it taken away though. And now A&M comes up the ice with speed and across the line, then gains in zone. Shot away, blocked away by Jacob Weissman out of play. 13:22 to go, no score.
Like the intensity, like the aggression out of the Aggies breakaway there. Weren't able to get much out of it. Good job by Jacob Weissman keeping up with the play, skating backwards, and of course to get his stick in front of an attempted shot there. But still, A&M is willing to push the pace right now. They're willing to leak out on defense. And again, give credit to Tony Gerard for that.
Showing Tony Gerard last night where he kind of had his troubles a lot of times is ASU is just able to pounce on rebounds a lot of the times and just flat out outwork A&M to get to pucks, and we're not seeing that here today. It looks like A&M is the one that's being aggressive, and they're the ones that are winning the puck chases, winning the puck battles.
I agree.
That's got to change.
Gerard's reflexes and Gerard's movement were just as good last night as they have been so far today. But where he's really shown through tonight is with his ability to control pucks off the rebound, not let anything squirt out, and then just with his defense's play, getting sticks on pucks in front of him.
Morgan shoots, rebound, he goes forehand! That's going to be called off because there was a Sun Devil in the net, or else it would have been an easy goal for Brady Morgan. Unfortunate break there. I think the Sun Devils are arguing that Kuda was pushed in by an A&M player, but I don't think it's going to work out. So tough break there as Brady Morgan gets robbed basically of a goal by his own teammate who crashed into Tony Gerard.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the mental effect of facing a goalie having as good of a night as Gerard has had, is you just want to pile up in front of him. You want to get as many guys in front of him as possible, try and corral anything that gets away from him. And I think it showed through there. Kuda with a costly mistake for the Sun Devils.
Brady Morgan's going to take the... By the way, that was probably one of the best scoring chances ASU's had, and it was turned aside by a little kind of mental mistake by Jason Kuda, if you will. Brady Morgan turns it over here, taken by A&M. Kept in nicely by Conzer, the freshman out of Texas. If you want to see our chat with him, Kevin Allen chatted with him earlier on in the season. You can go to youtube.com/Cronkite Sports to see that. We had a nice little conversation about Tim Conzer. More from the Sun Devil team, of course. Big hit laid down by Brady Morgan. And now ASU's going to go. Let's see what happens here. Can they capitalize? Butler looking to make a pass, and it's blocked away by A&M, and we'll look to clear. Nice job by Kinsey. Kinsey's going to gain the zone here, far side, and penalty is going to come. I think we're going to have a slashing call. Yes, indeed, slashing call. So power play coming up. First power play of the game for ASU, and this is where they made their money last night. They scored 3 power play goals. And let's see if ASU can capitalize and gain the momentum.
3 goals on 4 chances from the power play unit last night for the Sun Devils. But the one time A&M was able to shut out the Sun Devil power play attack, they were able to do it fairly convincingly. And, you know, this squad that we've seen out there from A&M today kind of looks like that PK unit that got a successful kill last night.
2 minutes for slashing goes Pritchard with 12 to go in the second period. It's Cottonmore and Havrilliak. They go to work around on your side. Kenzie back in the line, has trouble controlling it, finally gets a hold of it. Now Cottonmore backhands into Havrilliak. Havrilliak moves in deep. Ingbar's in front there, scored a couple of goals last night. Now Wiseman has it. Now it's Ingbar on the far side. He's got Kinsey working wide open here. Let's see if they can get it to him. They do not. Wait a little too long to find Kinsey. I thought they had an open lane to get him the puck. They decided not to, though. But that's why I'm up here, not on the ice, folks. Jacob Weissman comes up here, back in the line. Gets it over to Ingbar. Ingbar is here. He skates and he takes a shot thrown wide. Now it's going to be picked up by Weissman. Let's see if Weissman gets something going. In deep now. He works with Havrilliak. They switch places. Weissman, near side boards. Now it's Havrilliak. Looking in front is Havrilliak. Cottonmore in front. Now it's taken by Ingbar. Good puck battle there. Won by Ingbar. Back line. Kinsey takes a one-time shot that misses wide. That's got to go on net. There's a Dan Kinsey shot on there, taken by Weissman. And the Sun Devils will reset there. Weissman not happy, as ASU couldn't really get a shot away there. Puck all the way back down, and it will be cleared with 38 to go on the power play. ASU really probably just a one shot on goal, and it was kind of a weak one. But again, A&M using their bodies, getting in lanes, blocking shots. Wraparound chance. Kuda, he takes his shot. It's blocked. Ends up in behind the net. I think they're going to say it was glove down, maybe, in a hand pass.
Yeah, not sure.
Or net came off.
That looks pretty attached to me. But a stoppage either way.
Well, not quite sure what happened there. Corey Crenshaw, boy, struggling on camera. Tisk, Corey. I can't because I can. Kevin Allen takes it across the line. He takes a shot, blocked away though by A&M. Now it's Butler. He tries to crowd. What a job there by number 9, Peter Galasso, to get in the lane and block it away. And for the ASU power play, disappointing. Not able to do much. As now Brady Morgan comes in, back to full strength. He's going to take a shot here. Pad save. Rebound given up. Won by Butler. Butler looking in front for Kuda. Again, A&M. Bucks loose in front again and cleared away by A&M. Boy, ASU just can't find the puck luck to get the puck on their stick and get a shot away. As Kuda is going to try and go backhand, back to forehand stick. Beautiful stick there by him. Shot. Oh, they score! James Owascu finds the loose puck and puts it home, 1-0 ASU.
And you know, who did I feature at the end of the first period for the Sun Devils?
Are you sure you're not a clairvoyant there, Jason?
It was James Owascu. Just a tough shot for Tony Gerard to handle there. Hard wrister coming out of the stick of Owascu there. A couple rebounds given up by Gerard. Really just a few good scoring chances for the Sun Devils. And eventually they were able to break through on this Aggie defense. 1-0 and a well-earned first goal.
Morgan and Butler are going to get the assist there, as it comes just after the power play expired. So ASU leads it 1-0. Let's see if they can get something going as Edson brings in here. Backhand chance off the side of the net. Now they have Kinsey. Kinsey's shot on just goes wide as Randall was all over in front of Gerard. I don't think Gerard saw that puck at all. And now it's going to be cleared all the way back around. It's going to be Kinsey that keeps the line. Kinsey works it in deep. Picked up here by Randall. Can't find his stick. Edson's going to give chase now. After it comes Edson. Now it's kept by Kinsey. Kinsey looking in deep again for Edson. Edson and Moore go to work in deep. Taken here by A&M's number 13, Brett LaPlante. He can't get it out. Nice work by ASU here in their offensive zone. Starting to win those puck battles now, are ASU. Turning around just a little bit. Chance in front there, turned aside by A&M. Another nice keep by Moore. He throws a shot on, goes wide. Gerard comes out of his net. Little extracurriculars. Gerard will hang on. Offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU. And Jason, that goal is exactly what the doctor ordered. Is all of a sudden ASU starting to turn it up ever so slightly.
Yeah, the Sun Devils picking up some momentum. Honestly, they got it going coming out of the power play, something ASU has been capable of doing throughout this season. Getting their momentum going, getting the offense firing, and really just securing their position within A&M's zone. That was the key to the goal, and that was the key to the couple of chances they've gotten since then.
ASU will reset in their own zone, looking ahead. Jamie Cottonwar is going to go. He's got Ingbar with him, a little ahead. Cottonwar goes down, penalty coming as Cottonwar draws the penalty. Going to go to the box. ASU right back on the power play, and boy, Jamie Cottonwar kind of hanging onto that arm just a little bit. Let's see if he's going to be okay.
And that's a couple of times now, both penalties for the Aggies, just a result of some sloppy footwork, sloppy skate work. First a hooking call and now a tripping call, almost certainly going to be the decision there. Instead of reaching out with that stick, trying to attack with that, these defensive players need to keep skating, keep their bodies in front of the ASU breakaway, and use that to their advantage to keep themselves out of the penalty box.
Face-off won by A&M, and they cleared immediately all the way back down. ASU will have to reset. 1:45 to go on the power play. Here comes Ingbar. A couple of goals scored last night by him. Ingbar works on the near side boards. Ingbar looking in deep now for the captain. He can't quite get the puck on his stick, and it's screwed all the way back down and kept in by Weissman. Weissman backhands it in, looking in deep, and it comes all the way out of the zone. ASU will have to reset. 7:41 to go. 1:25 on the power play. Havriliak now in across the line. Havriliak backhands it back to Weissman. Weissman tries to get his shot away, blocked away by Derek Hofer. And now it's Ingbar on the far side boards that goes to work. Ingbar comes away with it, takes a shot away, he scores! Cody Ingbar wins the puck battle on the far side boards. Gets it in near the slot area, he shoots and scores! 2-0 ASU on the power play goal by Cody Ingbar.
It looked like that one actually went 5-hole on Tony Gerard there. You know, tough play there for Gerard. A lot of screening going on by that ASU power play unit. Nice job keeping in the goalie's eye line, and it resulted in a goal.
Cody Ingbar continues his hot start to 2014. How impressed have you been by his play to begin this second half of the season?
Ingbar's a guy I always keep my eye on. He's got so much speed, a lot of strength and size too. We've seen him lay down a couple of big hits so far in this game. I'm always interested to see the way Ingbar develops. I think he has the potential to be one of the best players, honestly, in the entire ACHA.
So Justin Havriliak, Ryan Moore are going to get the assist, and now it's going to be Mitchell Lyons that's going to go to the box for boarding, I do believe, and right after the power play goal, ASU's going to find themselves on the PK, down a man, 7:04 to go, second period, up 2 goals.
And another sign of clairvoyance from me there, I guess, Richard, as I did say when Lyons first checked in, you know, he's a high-energy guy, he's a high-intensity player, but he is a guy who will make the occasional mistake because of that intensity. Not too shocked that he finds his way into the penalty box. Energy players like him have a tendency of doing that.
By the way, I have just been informed by our intrepid reporter, Allison Cummings, that she's going to make an appearance on our intermission show. So how about that, D2 being lifted up a little bit with the appearance of Allison Cummings on the intermission show. So stick around for that. She's going to be joined by Corey Crenshaw and Carla Bombard to break down a very interesting second period of play as ASU has found themselves a 2-goal lead, but right now they were down a man. 6:40 to go, 1:34 on the penalty to Parker Fultz. Now it's taken out here by A&M. Olek to go, taken by Weissman, he just throws it in deep. 1:22 to go, A&M will have to reset. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, that was Mitchell Lyons that got the penalty. He's the one in the box for ASU. 6:14 to go. A&M has to go all 200 feet back. And again, Weissman, nice job by him. Getting it all the way back down. Brady Morgan looking to go shorthanded, throws the body. Nice job by him. I wouldn't be surprised if ASU gets another shorthanded goal. They get a lot of them. And Brady Morgan is the one to do it. A&M works with the puck here in the offensive zone. Looking in front, shot on rebound given. Back in the line now, they take another big shot. Rebound still loose in front. And Jacob Weissman has been the star of this PK so far by ASU. As every time that puck finds his stick, it gets out of the zone as quickly as possible. Saved a goal there as the puck was loose in front of Kyle Dietrich. Now it's going to be, what else new? Jacob Weissman again cleared it all the way down. Boy, want to get some help there, bud? Avriliak now in deep for ASU. And again, here we go. Ingbar in front, just throws it wide. Falls up his own rebound, misses. They score on the rebound. Justin Avriliak. There you go. On the down a man. There's the shorthanded goal. Avriliak from Ingbar.
Yeah, this ASU PK unit loves putting the puck in the net. And that time it is El Capitan putting it in. Justin Avriliak. Just a great setup. A&M allowing the shorthanded ASU squad to get in behind them into their attacking zone. Ingbar sent it wide, but he was able to follow through, get it over to Avriliak on the far side of Tony Gerard and the A&M net. Gerard just couldn't get back in time. He didn't have a play on that well-placed puck from Justin Avriliak.
Waiting on the call here. Yep, going to be Avriliak from Ingbar, and here comes Ingbar right back. Shot on! Rebound there by Avriliak. Couldn't quite get the puck on his stick there, and the penalty expires to Mitchell Lyons, and again, it ended up working out pretty well for ASU. They get the shorthanded goal from Avriliak, and for Avriliak, that is his 13th goal this season, his 37th point. 5 points back now of Justin Butler, just 1 goal behind the leading goal scorer, Justin Butler, as well. And if you want to kind of go back a little bit, Coda Ingbar scored his 12th, and they score again.
Just scored his 13th there.
How about that?
When it rains, it pours here at Oceanside Ice Arena. And that's what I love to see out of the sophomore Coda Ingbar. We know what he can do on the breakaway. We know about his open ice skating. We know about his speed. But there's the physicality and the grit of Ingbar, just planting himself in the slot there in front of Tony Gerard and the net, fighting off some A&M defenders, going down as he fired off that shot, but still delivering a clean shot to the far top side of the net.
Coda Ingbar, like you said, 13 goals on the season now, 2 in the hockey game. I was looking down, folks, at my stat sheet, so I missed the goal call. Jimmy Cottonwar. Conzer and Cottonwar are going to get the assists on that one. And boy, Coda Ingbar, my goodness, have yourself a weekend, my friend. 2 goals, an assist. Last night as well, had a big night. Checking the stat sheet one more time, Coda Ingbar last night, 3 points as well. So 6 points in 2 games for Coda Ingbar. He's probably been the standout in these last couple of games. ASU now, here's Brown, he comes in all alone, he shoots, glove side. Nice save there. Nice glove save. What else is new? 4-0 ASU with 4:19 to go.
Yeah, Gerard getting back on his feet a little bit there, but still the A&M defense has just not looked the same since ASU got on their first power play of this second period. ASU's been able to set up shop in their attacking zone, and that's exactly what this 5-man forward style Sun Devil team wants to do.
And again, giving up those rebounds, and ASU's been able to follow up, and ASU winning those puck battles, getting to those loose pucks first, and getting the shot away, and that's been the difference so far. They've started to pick up their want, if you will, to win this hockey game. Excuse me, it's Charles Etzen. Looks for Ryan Moore. Future zone battle here. It's penalty's gonna come. Boy, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it looked like a couple guys just getting tangled up in each other's sticks. But it looks like they'll call a trip or maybe a hook. We'll have to wait for that one on Charles Edson.
Now you got to wonder if A&M's like, oh crap, we're back on the power play.
Right, both special teams units have been trouble for A&M in this one. And yeah, this ASU PK squad definitely likes to put shorties on the board. It'll be Kuda and Foltz out there as the forwards in this one. Neither guy you would really consider a big-time breakaway skater. But we know this ASU short-handed squad is always dangerous.
Yeah, we know about the offensive ability of Jacob Weissman coming from the blue line. Have himself a season. Offense is on faceoff now for A&M. It's won by Jacob Weissman. How about that? Had himself a pretty nice PK the last time around, and he finds Jason Kuda, who clears all the way down. It's going to be picked up by Gerard. Foltz gives chase here. Puck going to be cleared out by A&M. Wants to go on the forecheck. Try and get on the board and try and do something they haven't done all series long, which is beat Kyle Dietrich. Backhand chance there, goes wide. Picked up by Kuda. Kuda on the near side board, skates with it, gets it turned over. It's number 25, Ian Pritchard, and now it's cleared all the way back down. With a $1:27 to go on the power play. 3:09 to go in the second period. Weissman throwing the body there. So is Brady Morgan. He's back out there. Watch him down on the PK. Now it's Ingbar. Here goes Ingbar again. Looking for the hat trick. He's going to outskate a man. He gets around him. He's going to go. He shoots. Big pad save by Tony Gerard. Boy, Coda Ingbar flat out outskated Derek Hofer there to get the scoring chance, and he's shaking his head. He's like, holy crap, I don't think I'm going to get a better chance at a hat trick.
Yeah, Ingbar with a big grin on his face after that one. Coda Ingbar's speed just isn't fair sometimes. Skating by two A&M defenders there.
Trying to follow up. Missed that last shorty. He's trying to go here. He throws it wide. Picked up by Owasku. Owasku leading in front. Rebound there. Morgan's going to go backhand. And it's going to be taken by A&M as Morgan goes to the ice. The net is off. Morgan hit the ice. Little chatter going on. I think ASU bench is calling for a penalty. They're not going to get one, though.
Yeah, this ASU bench always vocal, and not always saying the most broadcast-friendly phrases there from the bench. They might have had a point there, though. It did look like Morgan went down pretty hard on that hit. He is back on his feet and will be handling the offensive zone faceoff for this ASU PK unit right now, though.
Morgan's going to win it straight away. He goes back to the line to Owasku. Arizona State feels like they're on the power play right now, not down a man. Ingbar right there for the rebound, but covered up nicely by Gerard.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Richard. It looks like ASU's the one with the extra man out there. Brady Morgan doing some jawing right now in the face-off circle. Things getting pretty heated out there on the ice.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Owasku shot on, goes high and wide, missed everything. Kinsey, nice keep by him. ASU, wow. How about this penalty kill? Like I said, it looks like a power play for the last little bit. 33 to go on the minor penalty to Charles Edson. A&M tries to gain in zone. They do not. It's taken by Coda Ingbar. Now Brady Morgan's going to win the race to the puck. Only for a second, though, as it's picked up by Kinsey. Kinsey loses it again. Down goes Coda. Now it's Brady Morgan. Throws it in all the way down and clears it down. 14 to go. Under 2 to go. And Coda Ingbar skating off. We got a penalty coming up here on... I thought we had... No, it was icing, I think, was the call there. At this point, after 5 broadcasts,
And especially easy to get distracted by some of the talking that goes on the benches right below.
I know, I'm actually intrigued to hear what they're saying, because you can hear it audibly, even though we're wearing headphones and I'm yakking the whole time. I can still hear him tripping down there right below us on the bench as Cottonmore gives chase here. The penalty to Edson expires, and we're back at full strength with 1:43 to go in this second period. 4-0 ASU leads it. It's been all Sun Devils really in this second period on goals from Coda Ingbar, 2 of them. James Owasku and the captain, Justin Havrilliak. For Coda Ingbar, about 3 points in 1 period of play by him. Have yourself a 20 minutes there, my friend. As the whistle's blown dead, puck's going to come all the way back down into the Sun Devil zone.
Yeah, quite a period from Coda Ingbar, doing it on all angles, all sides of things, using his whole skill set to his advantage. He's a guy I would not be surprised to see up at the D1 level for Coach Greg Powers next season.
Hey, you never know. A couple of graduating seniors for the D1 team, including the captain, Colin Heckel. I think Kel Dolinski as well. Leading goal scorer for them, and have really actually take it out. Now Edson, just out of the box, comes in across the line. He takes a shot, pad save there. Rebound followed up by Havrilliak. Gerard covers up. 1:02 to go as we approach the final minute of play in the second period.
Yeah, this period has been all Sun Devils. Really the style of play we've gotten used to seeing them do, which is just all-out offensive. We know Coach LeClair's system involves both defensemen across the blue line. Basically everyone gets in on the attack for the Sun Devils. But what's been different in this second period is they've been able to cleanly get the puck.
Kinsey shoots, glove saved by Gerard.
They've been able to get the puck cleanly into their attacking zone, into the A&M area. Whereas throughout that first period and the first half even of this second period, the A&M defenders and the A&M forwards are doing a great job poking at that puck, being physical in the neutral zone, and forcing ASU to really scrap for their chances.
Nice shot by Justin Butler to create that last scoring chance as well, as he won the face-off and he found Dan Kinsey open, and Kinsey took the shot, but an even better save by Gerard. Kinsey has it here. He looks to get it up. Ryan Moore battle right below us. It's won by A&M. They look to go. Nice job defensively by ASU. They'll clear it all the way back down, and it's taken by Justin Butler. Leading point scorer on this hockey club. He throws it in. They'll chase after it. 25 to go. Second period. Puck still loose along the far side boards. Penalty coming, I do believe. Going to be high sticking. And I think it's going to be Arizona State that's going to get a late power play in the second period of play.
Yeah, these are the mistakes you just can't make against this Sun Devil squad. A few power plays now. Oh, and some extracurriculars, a lot of jawing going on right now between Jacob Wiseman and Peter Galasso there as Galasso heads to the bench. These guys are getting heated out there, and it's definitely getting the worst of A&M as they're just repeatedly finding their way into the penalty box.
Arizona State already a power play goal in this period off the stick of Coda Ingbar. And time's going to wind down here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer will sound. 4-0. ASU's going to lead it after 2. And Jason, what a period of play that was, as Arizona State is going to start the third period on the power play.
Yeah, really all the Sun Devil bench could ask for from this ASU D2 Elite squad. That offensive style of play. We know they like to control the puck, they like to control the pace, and they like to keep the puck in the attacking zone. And that's what they were able to do pretty much for the entire second period, or at least the whole time after about the 14-minute mark when they got on that first power play.
Starting to look more like the Arizona State team we saw yesterday afternoon, having a big second and third period. They scored 8 goals combined in the last 2 periods of play. And Jason, Coda Ingbar, have yourself a period. Why not, eh?
Absolutely. Ingbar's a guy, like I mentioned, I always keep my eye on. He's who I wanted to talk about after last night's game, despite Brady Morgan securing himself the hat trick. Ingbar, he's an explosive player. He can do it with his speed. He can do it with his strength. He can do it with his stick work, and he showed a little of all of it. 3 points in the second period.
Well, that said, we're going to take a little break and come back with an intermission show. Crenshaw, LeBombard, Cummings going to be on the intermission show. And once again, our score after 2 periods of play, Arizona State leads it 4-0. You're watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports!
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to see this.
WCSN, we have a tradition of anchor tryouts.
The ASU Arizona State football team is getting ready to gear up for the start of their football campaign.
The ASU football team is getting ready to head into camp to get their season underway.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
Friends, it's a tradition unlike any other.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
This is WCSN.
Hello and welcome into the second period intermission show. The Sun Devils are currently up right now 4-0 over Texas A&M. I'm the guest star, Allison Cummings, alongside my two girls right here, Corey Crenshaw and Carla Bombard. And so guys, last night we saw Arizona State absolutely dominate. They had 9-0, right?
Nothing.
And then we get to the game today. It takes to the second period to score, where it was James Iwazkiw who opened up the period. What went right there?
You know, I think they were trying to get so many bodies in front of the net, and I think they would just try and get the puck in front of it and then open it up, kind of screen the goalie a little bit, and I think after a little bit trying, it worked, and it was a great goal so many times.
The same thing it's the whole thing with them. They were all in the slot and they were all in the right places. That was a big part of this period, but also in the fact that they were working a little bit more on their forecheck. They can have more on their forecheck for sure, because there's a couple times they looked a little bit lazy in that. But really, with them, once they have one goal, they really open it up for the field. They get kind of intimidating after they start going, and they just keep on going from there.
Yeah. And you mentioned the floodgates there, Corey. The floodgates definitely open for one player, and that is Coda Ingbar with 2 goals. And he wants that hat trick. He had that breakaway opportunity. It didn't quite work out for him, but what do you think? Is he going to get that hat trick?
I think he'll get that hat trick. Why not? They're up 4-0 right now. One more period. I think he can easily do it.
He had that third one, and then the goalie gloved it down, and he just didn't end up getting it. But he was really, really disappointed by it, and you could see in his face that he's hungry for it, and he's really going to get it because he wants to be like Brady Morgan last night. I think they have a whole challenge going on with this one, because they're constantly
going on. I don't know.
even when they're out of state, they're constantly going, "Who got the hat trick? I got the hat trick."
They should be making bets, like a bet board back there. Like
I think they should.
Board with like some stickers.
Like a nice whiteboard, put all the names down, see who gets the Hattie of the night.
I think that's a great idea. They should definitely take that up. I mean, I heard them playing Timber by Kesha the other day.
I think that's the song that gets them really pumped up. I don't know, maybe.
I think so. We should.
My question is, what is with Electric Avenue?
They should make it Timber. I mean, I think they get really
extra
excited when they score if it is Timber.
Yeah. Come on, Kesha it up. Isn't she the person that's always like partying it up? Shouldn't she be the one to always celebrate after a goal?
Absolutely. But let's shift gears now to Texas A&M. I mentioned earlier that last night they came and had a 9-0 defeat. They're here today. They're playing much stronger. They only gave up 4 so far. So are they out? Do you consider them to be out?
I honestly don't consider them to be out just yet. You never know. It's still, there's still one more period. They can come back from it. They've really been trying. They have been trying, but we're just trying way harder. And it's showing 4-0 right now.
Their defense was doing much better in that first period, but they are just slowly deteriorating. I'm not sure if it's an endurance thing or if it's a mental thing, but whatever it is, they're kind of getting out of it right now. And the only way to do it is to get themselves back in and keep on every single check that they've had. And they've been missing almost 90% of them.
Oh, yeah.
So they just really need to keep up with their brute and strength through this, and their speed. They've not been able to catch any of our skaters tonight. So that second period really showed a lot.
And they say that the 2-0 deficit is the most dangerous deficit in hockey. So coming back from 4 is going to be a huge fate. But the physicality also picked up there. There's a difference between smart physicality, where it's constructive, and a little bit over the top. And you could kind of see they're getting a little bit frustrated there.
Yeah.
Explain that style of play.
Oh, yeah. You can see it definitely by the net when they got all in together. They just kind of have a little rough pushing and whatnot, but they just need to let it go. 4-0 already. Just let it be.
Well, it's kind of like Brady Morgan. He got shoved, and he got the bad side of it. The ref didn't call it, and he comes back to the bench screaming, "They're real good." Like, come on. They're starting to get really angry, and they're starting to get really chippy, and that's
more
not the way we want to get to it.
Physical.
And we mentioned a bet board, so for the very last question, we're going to have a little bet board right now. What are your predictions for how the game's going to end?
I want to say that it'll end with maybe like 6-0 ASU. I'm feeling 2 more goals, 2 more.
I'm feeling that the floodgates are open and they're just going to keep going. That's how this team kind of seems to be looking. Like I said, they're kind of a cocky team. They like to boost their ego as much as they possibly can, and they're definitely going to keep on going tonight.
Right, guys. Well, I maybe see Texas A&M getting 1, maybe 2 goals, but I have ASU taking it away as well. But that means you have to stay tuned for the third period coming right up. The puck's going to drop here in a couple minutes. So for Carla Bombard and Corey Crenshaw, I'm Allison Cummings. Stay tuned.
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way that haven't been done here before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to know.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I was just eating 3 Musketeers as we get ready to start this third period of play. It's 4-0 Sun Devils, and they're going to start the third period on the power play. Already a power play goal from Coda Ingbar. And we don't have a camera person, so Jason Chesler is taking over on camera, so you will not hear from him. I'm going to yak. Hey, there you are, buddy. Nice to hear from you. I don't know what happened to our camera people. Probably went to get warm inside the snack bar here. By the way, if you have not been here to Oceanside, you must come and you must try. Ingbar looking for the Hattie. Pad saved though. Anyway, I was saying, if you have never been to Oceanside, you must come to the snack bar and try the pretzels because they are absolutely amazing.
They're solidly above average pretzels.
Solidly above average. I would say this ASU D2 team is solidly above average.
Well above average.
Yes, okay, there you go.
We have a stat coming in, courtesy of WCSM reporter Matt Harden, that at the end of the second period, ASU had outshot this A&M squad over the last 5 periods. So yesterday's game and the first 2 periods of today's game, 103-30.
Stop! Ingbar looking for the Hattie there. Cottonmore falls up. Nothing doing, however, as Weissman comes away with it. 38 to go on the Sun Devil power play. Here's Ingbar in deep. Ingbar looking for that Hattie, looking for Kinsey. He shoots! And I think Gerard got a piece of it as Kinsey took the shot from the slot on the feed from Ingbar. But nice save by Gerard. 32 seconds to go on the power play.
The Aggies doing all they can to just contain this ASU power play right now.
Butler's going to take the face-off, and it's going to be 1. Back to Kuda. Now to Wascu. He scored a goal in that second period. And Gerard's going to cover it up again here. 100 plus shots on goal over 5 periods of play. That is really amazing stuff.
Yeah, impressive stuff from this ASU offense. Coming out of the gate firing in 2014.
By the way, I hope you enjoyed our intermission show. Thanks to Allison Cummings, who joined. Shut on there by Morgan. He tips it in. They score. It's 5-0 ASU. Right there, the puck came right into his stick. And it kind of dribbled into the back of the net. ASU on the power play. There's a 5-0. Jason Chesler does not know how to run the camera, folks.
I may have just asked, how do I zoom?
Yes. So Morgan going to get the goal on the power play. He gets the assist.
ASU goal, by number 5. Morgan. Morgan assisted by number 20. And number 2, James Awascu. Morgan from Kuda Awascu. Time to goal 18.
Again, the special teams are showing up for ASU. Their 3rd special teams goal of the hockey game, so that accounts for more than half of their goals already, as Morgan got that goal. Just waiting on the doorstep of Tony Gerard on the assist from Jason Kuda and James Awascu. So Awascu, a couple of points here this evening. And Brady Morgan, a couple of points from him as well. A lot of guys chipping in here for ASU. Conger's shot on blocked away by Gerard. Near side they battle. By the way, Jason, where did our camera people run out?
I'm a little confused. I guess I'm in charge of them, but now I am just in charge of this camera. So.
Well, we still have, anyway, well, we thank you for doubling up. Last semester you had to double up on the scoreboard because we're very short-staffed here. We don't get the amount of people that D1 has. D1 has about 50 people. We have about 2. Joey Hardy running tech for us, as always, doing a great job. Anthony Persino, I think, is in town, but I'm not sure why he's not here. I think we forgot to pick him up. No, is that what the deal was there?
I don't take responsibility for that one.
I hope you're watching, Anthony, and if you are, hi, how you doing? Hope your break was good. We'll see you back here next week as ASU takes on Michigan State. 17th, 18th, and 19th. Utah is going to close out that series on a Sunday as well. So tune in to Cronkite Sports to catch that next weekend. Another 3-game series. It's 5-0 Sun Devils here at the start of the 3rd period. Gonna be Scotty Farr who backhands it in, and the Sun Devils will give chase.
That Michigan State series, a series I've had circled on my calendar pretty much since the
A&M player down behind the net. I think he was the victim of a high stick, but nothing doing as ASU controls. Rebound, they score! Parker Fultz on the rebound. Actually, the deflection makes it 6-0 ASU.
Just solid confusion there. Confusion is an attacking squad's friend when they're putting shots on net the way the Sun Devils have in this series with Texas A&M. Gerard couldn't follow that one, and that was all it took to beat him.
Nice deflection by Parker Fultz. Right on the assist. Kevin Hanlon took the shot. Parker Fultz got the deflection. 6-0 ASU as a fourth line. And so Verliak's going to go. He's got Ingbar with him. Let's see if he tries to go. He shoots, he scores, top shelf. Justin Verliak, the captain, makes it 7-0 ASU.
El Capitan's second goal of the game. As here are some willing camera operators. I will go
hey,
back
they're
to
back.
my video.
Happy to have you back, guys. Thanks for coming.
Verliak there, just a solid pursuit play. ASU getting a breakaway going. And that's just some textbook breakaway hockey as ASU expands their lead. I'd say a 7-goal lead, probably safe for this Sun Devil squad.
I think so, and that was top shelf where Mama hides the cookies for the captain. Weissman's going to get the assist. So, again, Jason, like we saw last night, ASU starting to pull away in the second half of this hockey game.
Yeah, and there are a lot of factors you can credit that to. Some of it is just the sheer depth that ASU plays with. They send out so many viable players. The fourth line's got scoring threats. The third line's dangerous. All of their lines have the potential to beat you, so they can just wear teams down on the ice.
Apologize, I was asking Corey Crenshaw where she was to start the third period.
There was a change in net for the Aggies that I'm noticing.
Oh my goodness, holy cow. Jiminy Christmas.
Ethan Palmer getting to go here in the third in place of Tony Gerard. Gerard really paid his dues against this Sun Devil lineup over the course of 5 periods here in Oceanside. Kudos to him. Palmer with a 3-0 record on the year. .54 goals against average in limited play.
I thought Butler was held there, but no call.
That average probably going up with this third period that the Sun Devils have gotten us, with the start the Sun Devils have gotten off to in this third period.
Sun Devils will reset near center ice. And just already 2 goals. Actually, no, apologies, 3 goals in less than 5 minutes into this third period. So the Sun Devil offense showing their power here as they get 3 goals from 3 different lines. The top line with Brady Morgan, you got the fourth line of Parker Fultz, and then the captain and his second line. So again, just Coach Leclerc talked to me yesterday, and he was talking about how Sun Devils can roll all 4 lines and they can all score, and that's what the Sun Devils need to do, and they're doing it here these last 2 hockey games. Chance in front there, cleared away, and now Owascu has it. He throws it in deep, and now it's Weissman that works with it. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Charles Etzen. Now it's Ryan Moore who works in. Back of the line now, Konzer works it across for Owascu. Owascu takes a shot. Rebound, puck sticks in front. Randall looking for the rebound. Just throws it wide. Now looking for Etzen in the slot. Couldn't find his stick, and it's wrapped all the way around. Off a kind of stanchion there behind the net. Comes in front. Trying to clear, they do. Comes all the way back down, and no icing. So good job by A&M to just clear the zone there. So you can't really do much else. ASU's starting to dominate. Now it's Lyons in across the line. Lyons from the slot takes a shot blocked away by Derek Hofer. Now it's dumped in. He's trying to dump in, but Owascu can't hold. By the way, stick around because after the game we're going to try and effort an interview with the Sun Devil. So hang with us. We're gonna see if we can get that rolling. Send us your picks, by the way, at Cronkite Sports, at rflores91. Who do you want us to talk to at the end of the hockey game? Is it Coda Ingbar? Is it the captain, Justin Havrilyak? Is it James Owascu with a goal and assist? Is it the goaltender Kyle Dietrich? Or do you not want us to talk to anybody and you just want to say good night so you can watch the rest of the football game? Up to you, folks. We're leaving it up to you. That's what we do here at Cronkite Sports. We're a broadcast of the people, by the people, and for the people.
We are all people here, Richard. That is true.
We state facts here on the Walter Cronkite Sports Network. We do not partake in silly observations and or jokes. We do not do that. Simply facts. It's a 7-0 game. So I apologize if we're going a little off base here. Oh boy. A&M across the line looking to make a move. Nice job there by the goal scorer, Parker Foltz. Cottonwar tries to make a move, gets broken up by Stephen Callahan, and now it's picked up by Jacob Brown. Now the captain, he's looking for the Hattie. This is off to Cottonwar. Cottonwar making a move into the slot. Goes backhand, looking short side for Coda Ingbar. Down goes the goaltender as the net comes off netting. And puck blown dead. 12:09 remaining in the hockey game. ASU with a 7-0 lead. Took them a while to get going. They did not get their first goal until past the halfway point of this hockey game. Came 10:21 into the second period. James Owascu found a loose puck, put it in the back of the net, and then everything started going the Sun Devils' way. After that, it's Coda Ingbar has 3 points. I've really had a couple of goals as well.
Yeah, the Sun Devils were able to claim momentum there in the second, and they just haven't taken their foot off the gas since then.
As Coda Ingbar works with it here in deep. Ingbar and Havrilyak and play blown dead. I don't think we're going to get a penalty. I'm not sure though. Let's see. Maybe it is. Yep. So ASU's going to go back on the power play. Or not. Or, wow. Oh dear. It's getting late. I'm tired. I only had like 3 hours of sleep last night. Taken here by number 28, Kevin Bott. We have really just taken a dive in this third period.
A little bit here.
We have gone off the rails.
The wind has come out of the sails right now, Richard.
Can you blame me though? It's been a long weekend for everybody here to want to.
You've called 5 games now for us this weekend. Kudos to you, Richard.
I had 5. Had a lot of fun doing it though. A lot of good hockey being played.
Definitely. Great hockey being played most weekends here at Oceanside. I think there are 4 weekend series to go into the second half of this season for ASU D2 here at home. And the ASU D1 squad, certainly a national title contender as well in ACHA Division I.
So it could 2014, could it be the year of the Sun Devils in the ACHA? We'll find out in March as the D1 squad will travel up to Delaware and for the national tournament, and then this D2 squad will travel to near Boston and Northeastern University for the national tournament. I would love to go, and so if you want to donate money so that way we can go and broadcast those games, please do. Send your money care of, I have no idea, to the Walter Cronkite Sports Network. Oh dear. Arizona State, now it's Butler, he looks to go backhand, he gets thrown to the ice, and it's going to be picked up here by Brady Morgan. Brady Morgan throws it in deep, looking for Justin Butler. Butler, 2 A&M defensemen on top of him. I believe it's Brady Morgan who wins the puck battle there. Morgan wraparound chance, rebound, they score! Jason Kuda, thanks to the work of Brady Morgan, makes it 8-0 ASU.
Just a team effort on that one. Brady Morgan setting it up, getting it over to Kuda on the far side of the goal. There was just nothing that could be done. Again, lateral movement so important for goalies, but there's only so much that they can do. A pretty solid movement there. Coming out of Ethan Palmer on that one, moving from his right-hand side to his left, but not able to get all the way back in time.
Jason Kuda tallies his 9th goal of the season, his 30th point. Brady Morgan gets on the board. So Brady Morgan, see here, he scored a goal already. He's got 3 points here today, so unofficially, this is very unofficial by the way, now up to 34 points on the season with 14 goals, 20 assists for Brady Morgan. And Justin Havrilliak after that last goal, up to 14 on the year, tying Justin Butler for the team lead. A&M coming in here, looking to make a backhand play, it just misses wide. And so Havrilliak with a couple of points here today, starting to gain some ground on Justin Butler, looking for that team lead in points. I don't think that's really all important to them. They just care about winning hockey games at this point.
Exactly. I mean, this Sun Devil squad scores and wins with their depth. I'm not sure if anyone's really gunning for that top spot, but you know, these guys are big-time competitors. I imagine they don't like...
Kuda's there again on the feed from Randall. Make it 9-0 ASU.
Beautiful passing by the Sun Devils. Some of the crispest passing I've seen out of ASU this season. Wiseman getting the puck pretty well in the slot, but decides not to fire it off. Gets it over to Randall, who passes it to Kudo right in front of the net. Beautiful passing around the sticks of the A&M defenders, finding those passing lanes and making life very tough for Ethan Palmer in this third period.
Back-to-back goals by Jason Kuda here in the third period. And boy, oh boy, the floodgates have opened as Arizona State has scored 5 goals in the first 11 minutes of this third period. And this game is now 9-0 Sun Devils. Weissman is one of the guys who gets the assist. At this point in the hockey game, my scorebook starts to become a complete mess, so I start kind of keeping track of who gets the assist and whatnot. Johnny Randall is going to get another one. He gets the primary assist, and again, what a pass that was from Randall to Kuda.
And Weissman to Randall as well.
Yes, indeed. As now it's Dan Kinsey who tries to get up to Randall, and now it's cleared back to center ice. All the way back down it goes. Oh, got a little extracurriculars right down below us. Carla Bombard, you're killing me, man.
Things getting very testy. Ryan Moore
trying to get a shot of the thing here, but the thing is broken, and so
Ryan Moore always seems to be the one to find himself in the middle of some trouble. And Moore got laid out after the play. After play had stopped in that one. Moore will be heading to the penalty box, though. I guess he did some instigation there. Because Ryan Moore definitely not the kind of guy who likes to keep his mouth shut on the ice.
I don't think any of these Sun Devils do. So ASU's going to go into PK again. Charging. Justin Havrilliak got a shorty earlier in the game. And they're going to look to get another shorty here. So A&M going on the power play. ASU found themselves in the box. Not too much today. They've been pretty solid. As the chance comes down in front. Here, rebound! They go on backhand. It just misses. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. I almost called that a goal, Jason. I have no idea why.
You know,
I started my goal call. If you heard me at home, I was like, in the backhand, I tried to kind of wiggle my way out.
It was a decent chance from this A&M power play unit. They have struggled. Honestly, both sides of special teams have struggled for the Aggies in this one. But, you know, things getting heated, getting feisty out there. I imagine this ASU shorthanded squad would love to put another goal in net.
A&M's going to reset in their own zone. 8 minutes to go in the hockey game. ASU in control, to say the very least. Parker Foltz, he scored a goal. Big hit along the boards there, laid down by number 88, Andre Trottier. And now it's turned back over to A&M. They'll have to go back all 200 feet. As now it's taken here by number 39, Isaac Arboni. He gets a shot away. Saved though by Dietrich. Dietrich tested a little bit early on, but not much lately. Holding strong, hasn't allowed a goal so far.
Yeah, Dietrich looking to complete the weekend shutout in this one. Hope I didn't just jinx him there. But you know, it's interesting. Dietrich can go these long stretches without seeing much action there in between the pipes, but he always still seems to be fresh and ready when a puck does come his way.
Yes, indeed. A&M has to reset here with 47 to go on their power play. Look to move it up on the near side boards, right below us. And across the line. Big hit laid down by Weissman. Hello. Nice job by him. He's had himself a pretty solid hockey game on the penalty kill. Tries to get it out there, does not. Briliak looking to go. Loose puck here. Who's going to get it? Weissman trying to clear. He does. And A&M off the reset is number 5. Bit Rambush lost his stick and couldn't quite corral the puck. It's Weissman who throws it in deep here. The puck is out of play, and the faceoff's going to come back at center ice with 6:48 to go. 11 on the penalty to Ryan Moore.
And the Sun Devils penalty kill unit seems to have done it again. Just a consistently good performing unit for the Sun Devils this year. You know, early in the season we were seeing a lot of this short-handed Sun Devil squad. They were very penalty prone in the beginning weeks of the 2013-2014 year. But still, as they've gotten a little bit less work, which I'm sure is much to the relief of Coach LeClaire, they've still stayed solid out there as a PK unit.
Penalty's going to expire tomorrow, so we're back at full strength as this one winds down. In front, puck still loose. Morgan trying to follow up. And now right back on net. A nice save there. Again, to keep the Sun Devils at bay. Trying to keep the Sun Devils at a double digits.
Yeah, I mean, certainly a dominant weekend performance from this ASU squad. Both games with the Aggies starting out really containing the Sun Devils, keeping them scoreless for a while, and then the Sun Devils just pulling ahead when all was said and done. And I think you really have to give it to the depth this ASU D2 Elite team has and the ASU hockey program has as a whole. I mean, these first couple of Aggies lines were able to keep up with the first few lines of the Sun Devils, but just as the game goes on, as the wear and tear begins to affect both teams, the Sun Devils just have more talented players to send out onto the ice.
All the way back down comes the puck, iced and waved off, under 6 to go in the hockey game. In this Sunday afternoon affair from Oceanside. Lions looking to go. He's got speed. He's got Kinsey with him. He finds Kinsey in the slot. Kinsey shoots, rebound in front. The net came off, no goal. Boy, right there for the rebound were the Sun Devils, but the net just came out before the puck crossed the line, so the score is going to remain 9-0.
And it looks like Kinsey a little frustrated he wasn't able to put that one in himself there. Dan Kinsey, the defenseman who wishes he played forward, it seems. Big-time hitter, great quality defender back in the defensive zone, but a guy who loves skating in the open ice, controlling the puck, and firing off more than a few shots a game.
James Zawalski controls it on the Sun Devil zone. Looking ahead now, Scotty Farr is going to look to go. He looks to make a move. Farr backhands it for Lyons. Lyons shoots, throws it wide. What a feed from Scotty Farr to Mitch Lyons that was. And Lyons just threw it wide. Nice job creating a scoring chance there by the Sun Devils. And now it'll be Scotty Farr who will reset in his own zone. 5 to go. He circles around, looks to get it up, finds Parker Fultz. Fultz can't quite. Mitchell Lyons goes flying to the ice as they battle on the far side boards. Big hit laid down. 7 players hit the ice. And way after the whistle, that was so number 8. Robert Grothwall is going to go to the box as well, so penalties galore.
I think coincidentals against Owascu for the Sun Devils and Sean Lester, I think. Nope, never mind. Both Owascu and Lyons heading to the box. 16 was on the ASU side of things, heading to the box, along with the late hit from Robert Grothwell. This one's getting a little testy out there.
Yeah, it is. Kind of interesting in a 9-0 game. But how about Grothwall coming there way late after the whistle had blown?
Yeah, very late. It didn't look like a hit he was totally committed with. It looked like he kind of thought about what he was about to do at the last second there and slowed himself a little bit, as it didn't end up being, a violent hit particularly.
So there's a penalty up on the board to Ryan Moore.
They just blame everything on Ryan Moore these days, I guess, Richard.
Well, maybe Majors assessed to Owascu and Grothwall.
Number 16, Mitch Lyons, 2 minutes for roughing. At
Yeah, so Ryan Moore is sitting on the bench, so it's actually Mitchell Lyons and James Owaski who are in the box. Oh dear.
And you have roughing calls on both Owasku and Grothwall. And I think they're saying that both of those plays were in response to a slashing call on Mitch Lyons.
Offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Sun Devils. And now A&M as the penalty patrol continues.
Richard, you want to go over to the penalty box? It seems like everyone else is.
Hey, that would actually be kind of cool if we could call a game from the penalty box. I think. Maybe we get like a Tyson Nash going. Maybe send Carla Bombard across ice over there to the penalty box and call a game over there.
Right now she has to operate our camera. A goalie penalty. Ethan Palmer getting his name announced there for the wrong reason.
Well, don't see that very often. Weissman has here. Weissman takes a shot blocked away by A&M. They're going to look to go here. Beautiful job to recover by Weissman and Cottonmore. Cottonmore is off for Hanlon, who takes a big shot. It's going to be blocked away in front by number 37, Gene Constantine. And now it's recovered here by A&M. Bit Rambush, number 5. I love saying that name.
Great name.
One of my favorite names I've had to call all year.
Actual first name Harold, but Harold Rambush just not nearly as good of a ring to it.
Bit Rambush. I just say it like that. So if you don't say it like that, it's not as cool. But if you go Bit Rambush, it sounds so cool. Bit Rambush.
I'd also like to note, I'm not sure if the viewers at home can see it, but there is some Texas A&M support out in the crowd, some A&M red, and an A&M blanket or towel being held up through yesterday's game and today's game.
I'm sure they're probably pretty big fans of former Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel. Oh, I did it again. Oh, no. Oh, I was going to try and stay away from that like you said earlier, but I couldn't help myself. We're winding down to the third period. There was 13 mentions of him yesterday during the broadcast. Yes.
By you alone. I know you were counting.
And I tried to not get any today, but I couldn't help myself, so two today of the player who shan't be named from the Texas A&M football squad, who will now be making his way to the NFL on this NFL Sunday. Also Hockey Sunday here at Oceanside as we wind down play. 9-0, ASU leads it late in this one.
Dakota Engbar out on the ice. Maybe he's looking for a hattie here.
He is looking for a hattie. He's maybe not looking for he is actually looking for a hat trick. He has 2 goals here. Come on now, buddy. I know it's late in this one. Gotta pick up your game, my friend.
I said he was looking for a hat trick.
Oh, it's late. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh, we've gone off the rails. Oh dear. My oh my. Hopefully our post-game show will be much better than the call has been in the third period of play. And I'm assuming it will be. Bit Rambush! 3 to go in the third period. Oh man. ASU. We're going to get double digits. ASU's going to go back to full strength and 5-on-4, I do believe. So short power play, it expires. Back to 5-on-5 we go. 2.5 to go. As Jason Kuda looking for Havriliak. All 3 guys who have 2 goals are on the ice for the ASU, and all 3 of them are looking for a hat trick.
Coach Leclerc, I guess, giving his guys a chance to pad the stats.
Oh boy, big hit along the boards. Easy call there, I think.
Yeah, that looked like a clear boarding by Kenzie.
The entire ASU bench is up on their feet.
Did he recall if he didn't even hit him, dude, from the ASU bench? It looked like he did, though.
I think he touched him. Maybe a little bit of acting.
That was Kenzie just like the big and, well, according to the refs, the big and illegal hit down. Hit against Chase Mazzilli. One of many Mazzillis on this Texas A&M roster. 3 to be exact. Chase Kaz and Quinn. As is Dan Kenzie 2 minutes for boarding.
we're gonna effort a post-game interview with a very happy ASU squad. I don't think I ever got a tweet, by the way, as who you wanted to talk to. I did not. I was uninformed by our intrepid Twitter Trey Lanthier. So Twitter, that's a word now. Twitter. So 2-minute warning we have approached. ASU works short-handed here. Late in this one, they're going to be short-handed for really the rest of the hockey game. Shot on there, blocker decided by Dietrich into the netting and out of play.
I mean, just talking about this series as a whole, just a dominant way of getting the new year going for the Sun Devil squad. I mean, this has to be just about as good as Coach LeClaire could have drawn it up. Not just dominant offense, we saw that all throughout the 2013 part of this year, but also the defensive play here in these two games against the Aggies. Currently, we're 58 minutes or so into this series. Or I apologize, 58 minutes into this game after a full game yesterday. No goals allowed by Dietrich. And, you know, honestly, I think Kyle Dietrich's had better games than this one. He's not exactly
he hasn't been tested very much.
Yeah, exactly. He just has not faced too many shots. The Sun Devils on both sides of the ice just controlling play, keeping things where they want them.
Well, once again, we're going to effort a post-game interview with somebody.
Oh.
Probably going to be Coda Ingbar that we're going to get. It's how Vriliak comes back here. He's got Ingbar with the big elevator. Yes! Coda Ingbar finishes us off this one with a big hattie. 10-0 ASU.
So yesterday it was Brady Morgan. Today it's Coda Ingbar. A pair of games, a pair of hat-trick heroes for the Sun Devils. And Ingbar's a guy who deserves it. 3 points yesterday. That should be his 4th point of the game today.
Yeah, 3 goals and an assist for Coda today. And big, nice job there by Vriliak to get him the puck. And really being a captain, in other words, Justin Vriliak, not looking for the hat-trick himself, but letting one of his other guys get the hat-trick there.
El Capitan, Justin Vriliak, can't say enough about him. Leader on and off the ice for this Sun Devil squad, delivering a great pass, clean assist there for the shorty. Is that 3 short-handed goals tonight for the Sun Devils, or am I miscounting?
That's 2 shorties tonight, 1 yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't realize that was a short-handed goal, honestly. I completely forgot about that boarding penalty.
Honestly, the way this Sun Devil penalty kill squad has played this weekend, it doesn't really look like they're down a man. If you didn't see the kind of sad expression on Dan Kenzie's face in the penalty box, you wouldn't know it.
30 seconds to go on this one. Shown on there, blocked away by Jason Kuda, who himself was looking for a hattie. He's going to come in across the line here. Kuda looking to make a move. Blocked away there by number 8, Grothwald. Now it's wrapped around for number 5, Bit Rambush. Bit Rambush in across the line, looking to make a move. He shoots. Blockered away by Dietrich, and the clock is going to wind down. Here's Ryan Moore. He's going to look to score here, and there's just not going on nicely. Does not. There's a touchdown. Game will end. Kyle Dietrich's going to get back-to-back shutouts, number 1 and 2 of the season. And for Coda Ingbar, he tallies a hat trick and a huge 10-0 Sun Devil victory. They get 8 goals. Excuse me, they get all 10 of their goals in the last 30 minutes of this hockey game.
Yeah, just a dominant performance by the Sun Devils in this 3rd period especially. Really nothing more the coaching staff could ask for out of this team. Slow starts in both games. Give some credit to the Texas A&M Aggies though on both of those.
I dropped the mic onto the bench, by the way. In fact, you hear a big crashing sound.
Yes, the crashing of a microphone there. Coda Ingbar, just an incredible game. 3 goals and 1 assist. Definitely the man we were talking about coming into this game after his great 3-point performance yesterday. And he gave us good reason to keep talking in this one.
So after the hattie today, number 17, Coda Ingbar, is going to move into the tied for the team leading goals with 14. And 27 points is going to put him in the top 5 as well, as Corey Crenshaw and Allison Cummings were waiting an interview. And Sun Devils sticks up here. Going to go with, looking for Jason Kuda. Hanlon Once again, you can see him. What a big series. Allen actually scored a couple of points as well. Coda's skating over to talk to Corey Crenshaw. Nice addition to the broadcast, by the way, getting a post-game interview.
Definitely, definitely. Something we've been working on in communication with the coaches, with the staff here at Oceanside. Try and make this happen. So we try and make our camera angles work here.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to go into the locker room. So, Jason, we're going to have to kind of yak for a little bit. Actually, do you want to take a break and come back with the interview? Should we do that instead?
Yeah, let's go to commercial right now.
Let's take a little break and we'll come back with Jason, go to Ingbar. My goodness, come back right after this, folks.
Arizona State, home to some of the brightest, boldest, and best journalism students in the country. At the Cronkite School, well, there's not much more you could ask for. Yet one thing has been missing, until now. Months of preparation have a group of students on the brink of something big. They're taking sports, and they're doing them in a way they haven't been before. Live. This January, Cronkite Sports Live hits the airwaves. You're gonna want to see this.
Hello, friends. Here at WCSN, we have a tradition of anchor tryouts.
The ASU Arizona State football team is getting ready to gear up for the start of their football campaign.
The ASU football team is getting ready to head into camp to get their season underway.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
Friends, it's a tradition unlike any other.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
This is WCSN.
Gentlemen, it's time. You've worked very, very hard to get to this moment, and it is now time to show who we are. We are not Tucson. This is Tempe, Arizona. Sunday football, gentlemen. The Pac-12, brother. It's time for us to put it on the line and get out there and show them how to tailgate for Sun Devil football. Yeah! Go Devils! Woo!
Hi, my name is Jasmine Roth, and I'm a senior defender from West Covina, California on the women's soccer team. I am studying biochemistry, and I'm also a member of the Barrett Honors College at ASU. Education gives you power and knowledge, and with that you can improve the world and stuff, so that's always been important to me. Being a part of the Barrett Honors College, people think you're nerds and crazy, but that's the fun in it. It creates a small sense of community in this large university, and you also have very dedicated professors who want to teach you these critical thinking skills. I have a presidential academic scholarship, so it's one of the top academic scholarships that you can have here at ASU. The scholarship means to me is that somebody actually believes in you and they want you to improve the world. They're giving their money to you to actually get your education to improve the world and come up with solutions for the world's problems. These past 2 summers, I've had an internship at TGen, which is a research institute in downtown Phoenix. Out of 500 applicants, I was actually chosen twice for 2 summers to be part of the 45 Helios Scholars. Once I graduate, I know I want to go into eye health. I'm really passionate about eyes because I have had tons of eye problems. I've had to wear sports goggles my sophomore year playing soccer here, so that's really inspired me to want to go on and help people with their vision.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
Both my mom and dad played basketball in Indiana, the Hoosier capital. They're both fans of the Bulls, growing up in the 90s, and I'm a 90s baby. So they love Jordan and the Bulls era, so my parents threw me into sports kind of early to try to get an advantage because they knew that it was possible that I could become a professional athlete. I have a strong Arizona family base here. Most of the people have been supporting me and my family with basketball since I was a little kid. So, having my family here watch me you know, every home game. My grandmother, it was a huge factor. And my mom's an alumnus from Arizona State, so I kind of had the ASU blood in my system from a kid. A lot of people figured that I had bad grades in high school and that I wasn't a smart kid, but you know, the NCAA requires a certain grade point average with a certain SAT or ACT.
ASU wins it 10-0. We're going to send it down to Corey Crenshaw with Coda Ingbar, who got the Hattie.
All right. Thank you for tuning in. I'm here with Coda Ingbar, and congratulations on your hat trick.
It was a good
3
game.
goals, 1 assist,
I really
right?
didn't do much.
Okay, that's
I
what
just
I
had a few tap-ins, but made it pretty easy.
Other than 1 goal, there really wasn't much difference in score, but what was your difference with your team and the physicality tonight?
Well, I think definitely A&M came out more physical than they were yesterday. Kind of stunned us, I think, at first, but I think once we got into the middle of the game, we were all right, and we just stuck to our system, and we ended up with a big win again. So
There seemed to be a lot of penalties and a lot of words exchanged between both you guys and Texas A&M. What was the cause of all of that?
I think maybe just got a little scrappy. I think it's part of the game, so just sticking up for each other and making sure nothing bad happens.
What do you really expect to be coming out of your next series?
I think it's a big weekend against Michigan State. They won the national championship last year, so definitely got to come out strong and play a good team system.
Do you guys still have outlooks to nationals still on your mind?
Definitely. I think that's our main goal. It has been since the start, and definitely our main focus. So that's all we want to be. Just got to keep having good weekends, and we'll be there.
Thank you, and congrats again.
Thank you very much, Corey Crenshaw. Congratulations, Coda, on your hat trick. So we welcome you back up inside the booth, Jason Chesler and Richard Flores. And Jason, great weekend for Arizona State. Shut out A&M in both games, 19-0. So good stuff from Kyle Dietrich. It's 2 shutouts, couple of hat tricks from Brady Morgan and Coda Ingbar, and good series all around for them.
Yeah, just dominant play on both sides of the ice for Texas A&M. I think Coda Ingbar kind of gave us that extra insight there in the interview. The reason ASU kind of struggled out of the gate in this one was the physicality A&M came out with. Ingbar saying they were stunned. Maybe that's a secret that other teams like Michigan State, certainly a contender that they're playing next weekend, can use against this ASU squad moving forward. But altogether, the coaching staff can't be unhappy with this one. They dominated.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that said, we're going to say goodnight. So once again, our final score, 10-0 ASU wins it. Next week, Michigan State's going to come to town, and be sure to tune into that right here on Cronkite Sports. And once again, for Jason Chesler, my name is Richard Flores. Good night and good hockey, everybody.